Welcome to another edition of Trail Talk here on LTTV. I'm Chris Forde. I'm the Director of Marketing for Illinois Eastern Community Colleges and Lincoln Trail College. And joining me is LTC President Dr. Zahi Atallah. How are you today, Zahi?
Great. Yourself?
Good. So we're going to talk about what makes community colleges and Lincoln Trail College such a value to our students.
Yeah, it's in the eyes of many. Unless you have university associated with your name, community colleges aren't as good. And I would beg to differ for a number of reasons. We're accredited by the same regional accrediting bodies. We have the same standards. The major difference that we have with most universities, but not all, is that we're not selective like they are. So we're not just a value from a financial and fiscal perspective, we are a value from an educational and family perspective.
Right. You hear people from time to time say, well, I'm just going to Lincoln Trail College, and sort of say that in a negative way. And, really you look at the quality of education available here at Lincoln Trail College. I mean, it ranks very highly.
Well, we've been winning awards, right? We talked about it a couple of weeks ago with respect to the Aspen nomination for the sixth time in 12 years, and also being top 6 nationally in online education. So what you said is absolutely spot on. Unlike most universities, again, those are not generalizations, but most universities don't offer the breadth of education that community colleges offer. We offer anything from GED to developmental education to career and technical education, where that's the highest level of education anybody can get, as well as transfer programs in addition to community education. So we are more of a community-based educational institution than any university is, and all of the analyses that have been run in state after state show that we have a huge impact on the economy of those states and those regions.
Right, and one of the things that I like about Lincoln Trail College, and a lot of colleges talk about this, of course, is small class sizes. Yeah. And one of the great things here that happens with the small class sizes is it kind of puts you in the driver's seat of your own education. You
Absolutely
don't have the opportunity to go into a giant lecture hall of 200 other students, hide in the back, and not get everything out of that. Our instructors know you, know your educational goals, know what you're trying to do, and they actively want to help our students succeed.
Yeah, they're more of the mentors that are missing when you're dealing with hundreds and hundreds of students per section. Plus, you're not taught by teaching assistants. You're taught by the actual subject matter experts. Now, does it mean that we don't have a diversity of teaching styles and teaching strengths? Absolutely. It happens everywhere. But the minimum qualifying criteria are identical because they're dictated to us by our Higher Learning Commission, in our case, which is our regional accrediting body. And the expectations of instruction aren't any less. For that matter, the vast majority of our courses outside of career technical education transfers, which means they're considered to be identical courses to those at 4-year selective institutions.
Well, and when you talk about our career and technical classes, they're taught by people that have been in the industry. They've lived it, they've breathed it, they have decades and decades of experience doing it. So, you talk about learning from the people that have done this, you're right there.
You are, and on top of that knowledge, we're mandated by law that each one of our programs has to have an advisory committee made up of employers and employees in our community. So we are consistently getting feedback on the curriculum, but also on equipment and on skills that our students need to know and leave with. which isn't necessarily the case in other institutions or for other types of programs.
Well, we've talked a lot about quality and why the quality is so good, but the other part of the equation is the affordability. And we just finished up here not too long ago our fall priority deadline scholarships, and across the district, all 4 IECC schools handed out $180,000 in scholarships to prospective students coming here. There's going to be another round of that that will end in February. So when you come to a school like Lincoln Trail College, you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. You're going to save a lot of money, and you're going to get that really high quality education, which is great.
Undoubtedly. We're closer to your home. Our schedules are variable. You're not locked into a schedule that prevents you from being a working adult or a parent or taking care of others. And like you said, we're far more affordable, and we're in your backyard. So, like you said, more bang for your buck, and it's been shown in study after study nationally. Actually, the students who graduate or transfer from two-year institutions are likelier to complete and succeed in four-year institutions by a significant margin.
Well, Zahi, this is something that we could talk about for a long, long time. But we're out of time for this week's Trail Talk. Certainly, if you enjoy Trail Talk, we would encourage you to like our channel, ring the bell to get notifications when we post new videos, and certainly follow us on our other social media channels on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So for Dr. Atallah, I'm Chris Forde, and we'll see you next time on Trail Talk.